It's time for the Daily Stand Up Podcast presented by Agile Dad with your host, Lee Henson. Without any further ado, let's get started. It's Friday, so it's time for our Agile Not So Agile episode of the Daily Stand Up Podcast. And for this episode, I always love when I can find like really cool stories to share with you about uplifting things, acts of kindness, stuff like that. And I found one that it inspired me. It made me think for a few minutes. So I thought I'd share it with you. This story comes from Salem, New Jersey, and it involves a firefighter. His name is Stell, and he was at the grocery store, and he performed this heartfelt act of kindness. And it wound up sparking a giant community initiative. So I thought I'd share with you what this guy did because this is pretty cool. I mean, he's already a firefighter. He's already a hero in my eyes. But it just goes to show you that even people who are heroes can think one step further and take things one step further and really impact the lives of those around them. So the story began in a local grocery store where Al was shopping and noticed a distressed woman who didn't have quite enough money to cover her essential groceries. So she had just the basics there, trying to check out. And he was there nearby. And moved by her predicament, he stepped in and paid for all of her groceries. And what he discovered was when a woman was trying to choose what she wanted, she continually put her pet's need over her own. And she mentioned to the cashier with tear-filled eyes to take away the milk because it was important that her cats ate before she did. This encounter inspired Al and his wife, Tammy, to think about how they could help people in similar situations. And they decided to do something that's not incredibly popular. They put together something that's called a mobile pet pantry, and they called it Lends A Paw, named after their dog Bo. The pantry started with operations from the back of a pickup truck, but soon, thanks to the overwhelming community support, they were able to upgrade to a smaller box truck. This allowed them to expand their reach and help more families by providing pet supplies to those who are facing financial hardships. Lends A Paw has become a beacon of hope for people in Salem, traveling to various churches, fire departments, and community areas to distribute much needed pet supplies. This initiative exemplifies how a single act of kindness can lead to a significant positive impact within a community. I keep thinking about these things because of my daughter. My 15-year-old daughter, she has a heart of gold and she loves every animal. And she keeps telling me, probably once a week, how different the world would be if just each person just did one act of kindness for someone else. It doesn't have to be something huge. You don't have to pay for someone's groceries. But if the whole world just tried to be kinder to one another and stop being so mean and ignorant, how much better would the world be? The other piece that drew me to the story is that in this case, it was for pets who couldn't help themselves. It's not like you can tell a pet, go out and get a job. It's not like the pet's going to be on a payroll somewhere. But these people who oftentimes are homeless or lonely or don't have people in their lives to help and love and support them rely on these animals to give them the only kindness that they see. I personally don't have many pets, but I understand and I get it. Especially when it comes to people who have little or nothing. All they want is a little bit of companionship, a little bit of love. And for them, the only creature that loves them, they can't stand to see that creature go hungry or to go without. So I have a challenge for everybody listening today. Sorry, I need to stop crying. I have a challenge for all of you. That if you could find a way to support a local initiative, whether it's a pet shelter, whether it's, I don't know, a mobile pantry for pets or whatever it might be. Because sometimes the people who need the pets the most are the people who can't afford to have them. And if it's an opportunity for us to help someone in need, my hope is that your heart will be open and that if you have the financial capacity to do more, to extend yourself and do a little something, even if you don't have pets yourself, Take a moment to understand and walk a mile in someone else's shoes. Have a little empathy and understand just how much it means to these people to have something that loves them unconditionally when no one else will. And try to find ways to make the world a better place by supporting those who do acts of kindness in your community and abroad. That's all for today. I hope you have an amazing weekend. I encourage you to stay healthy, stay well, and stay agile, my friends. Until next time, do take care.